Singer and former American Idol contestant Kellie Pickler is coming to town. She's going to be at the Amphitheater at Heron Ponds in Del Mar August 25th. We want to give you a couple of tickets to the show. We're giving away a pair of tickets every weekday through Friday, plus 2 lucky winners going to be upgraded to gold seats.
For your chance to win, the tickets go to delmarvalife.com. Click on the contest banner, or you can call us 443-880-9116.
And congratulations to today's winner, Ashley Hastings of Seaford. Here it is, Tuesday, and guess what? We are actually tossing our cooking duties to Brian Spiros.
Yeah, he's at Suicide Bridge Restaurant in Hurlock, another Delmarva Life's Best winner. Brian, our viewers said they have the best crab cakes. Today, they're going to show us how they're done.
You got it, Lisa and Jimmy. They were voted as having the best crab cakes and the best fine dining. We're going to make the crab cake here and show you how they do it. But first, I want to introduce you to Thomas, who is a chef here at Suicide Bridge Restaurant. First thing, you guys won best fine dining, best crab cake. How do you feel?
It feels great to know that all the hard work was, worth it. That people really like our crab cakes.
Exactly.
And it's really humbling too,
They voted you guys the best. All right, so without any further ado, we're going to get right to it. The first step in making a crab cake, you have to make the imperial mix.
That's right.
You said. Tell us what goes into this and what you have to do.
Okay, this is the sauce that binds the crab cake together.
So this is very important, obviously, to making this whole thing
Otherwise, you just have crab meat.
Exactly.
So we're going to start off with a half a cup of mayonnaise.
You're going to put that in there. All right.
And then we got 1 whole egg, 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning, and 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard.
So you put all that in and then mix it up. Now, while you're mixing that up, we should mention that at this stage of the making process, you guys actually put a couple different ingredients in there, but we're not going to reveal because that's a secret.
Right.
Secret to you guys. Why do you guys put those ingredients in there?
They add extra flavor, and they help to bind the crab cake together. I mean, this is fine. This will hold the crab cake together, but what we use, it just binds it together a little bit better.
Got it, and gives it a little different flavor, too, at the same time. All right. So we've made the imperial mix, so now what's the next step in all of this?
All right, the next step is we're going to need 1 pound of jumbo lump crab meat.
Okay, now why jumbo lump? And you had said, too, it's important to buy local here.
Yeah, well, jumbo lump is important because it gives you a better texture. If you use like back fin or special, it's just kind of mushy. This way you get the lumps of the crab meat. And yeah, it's important to keep it local, when...
Especially this time of year.
Yeah, when Maryland crab meat is available, then definitely use it as opposed to anything else.
Just put the whole thing in, or did I put too much? The whole thing? All right. I don't know how to cook, so you just got to bear with me here. All right, so we have the jumbo lump crab meat. What's next here?
Teaspoon of parsley flakes.
Okay, put that in right there.
And a tablespoon of Italian breadcrumbs.
All right. So now what? Is this the part where I get to use my hands, or do I have to use?
Well, we gotta put some of this in. We're gonna use about half of that.
Okay, they're clean. All right, so just half of it here. I'll take this. Now, why only half?
Well, it has to do with the mayonnaise to egg ratio. Like, you have to make a bigger batch, otherwise it'd be too eggy. So you just want to put half of it, or be too much. Is that enough right there? Maybe just a little bit more.
Okay. I want that mayonnaise egg ratio to be just right.
Yeah, there you go.
So we got all that in there. Now this is the fun part where I can use my hands and put it all together. Now you were saying when you do this, obviously, you have to be very light with it or else you'll kind of break up all the crab meat.
That's right, yeah.
All right, so we're going to mix this in. Now real quick, how long have you been doing this for?
I've been at the restaurant for 16 years.
Wow, and did you start in the kitchen or?
Actually I started as a busboy, and within 2 years I was working in the kitchen.
Worked your way up, all right. So time's ticking away here, so now what's the next step? I've mixed all that up and clearly made a mess.
Next, we would take the meat and the mix.
And just kind of clump it together here.
And make sure you press it real tight because there's not a lot of breadcrumbs, so you're going to need something to keep it together, so you just clump it.
Okay, and then when you're done with that, what do? You just now already mine looks pathetic. No one better be laughing.
You just got to squeeze a little hard. There you go.
Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Now, real quick too. First of all, tell us how long you cook these for.
We broil them at 500 degrees for 8 to 10 minutes. Or if you're going to do them, if you're having aversion to a broiler, you can bake them at 400 for 12 to 15 minutes. And
then the one thing too that you guys do, a lot of people have probably been out and you have a crab cake and the top of it's that black charred look to it. You actually put butter or water on top, which prevents it from burning.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
And what do you do? Just kind of drizzle it on?
Yeah, we drizzle a little bit of clarified butter for flavor and a little bit of color.
And that will prevent that blackening look.
Yeah, and then the water
top of it
prevents it from getting black. And
all right,
then
and then you put that in, a little bit of paprika.
A little bit of paprika for color. And then that goes right in the oven.
And then the end result, voila, this right here. My hands are absolutely a mess, but I don't care. I'm still going to eat. Everyone's listening in anticipation.
Towel.
Very good. Very good. Yes, I do need a towel. All right. So a lot of good stuff here, and people can obviously make this at home. Now, before we go, we have these little decals here for you to put on the door saying you were voted Delmarva Life's Best. So obviously, great honor for you guys. We thank you for letting us be here today. A lot of fun. Thank you.
Thank you.
It all over my hands. Who cares? So Jimmy and Lisa, I'm going to hang out here at Suicide Bridge Restaurant, eat the crab cake. It was voted the best on Delmarva. We'll send it back to you in the studio, and don't ask me to bring any back because there won't be any. We'll send it back to you guys.
All right. Well, thanks for watching Delmarva Life. Be sure to join us tomorrow. She designed a room for Martha Stewart, and now her talent and style can be found at a unique shop right here on Delmarva. We pay a visit.
Delmarva Life. Life at its best, right here on Delmarva.